What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back on episode 21 of the WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode Friday Night SmackDown. And you're looking at your new WWE Universal Champion, Damian Priest, who defeated Rey Mysterio at Clash of Champions Gold Rush to become the new champion. We also seen a new SmackDown Women's Champion, Toni Storm, who defeated her own tag team partner of the Storm of Tomorrow, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. So a couple of new champions here on SmackDown. Now going over the card, we have a title match, a rematch from the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. The Mysterio family, Dominic Mysterio and Murphy, taking on Rick Boogs and Nakamura. Nakamura and Boogs keeping the titles, but only because they won due to a countout. So a little bit of controversy there. So we're going to have the rematch opening up the show. After that, we have Dexter Lumis versus Happy Corbin. Continuing their rivalry. Rivalry may be ending here in a Falls Count Anywhere match, because, you know, Dexter Lumis could just show up from anywhere. Next, we have Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks, which was a match we were supposed to see a couple of weeks ago, but it was ruined by the girl that you see there in the corner of Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross. We'll explain that a little bit more. And then after that, we have a mixed tag team match. We have Johnny Gargano and his wife, Candice LeRae, taking on the team of Ricochet and Io Shirai, Io Sky. And then in the main event, we have Finn Balor calling out the dead man, The Undertaker, and we'll see if this match actually takes place. Before we start the show, let's go over the power rankings. The new SmackDown Women's Champion, Toni Storm, coming in at number 1. Dominic Mysterio all the way up there at number 2. Murphy at number 3, because they are still the number one contenders for the tag team champions. Could be new tag team champions tonight. We have Rick Boogs, a national tag team champion, at number 4, and then the Intercontinental champion AJ Styles, who successfully defended his title against John Morrison at Clash of Champions. And we'll throw the nod in for King Nakamura, him and Boogs coming in at 6 and number 4. But with all that being said, let's waste no more time and let's start the show. Let's get into it.
The stars of SmackDown Live have something to prove tonight. They're going to leave it all in the ring, because that's what SmackDown Live is all about.
Byron, put on a helmet, pull up your big boy pants. It's going to be a long, long night. Let's go.
So we have Dominic Mysterio and Murphy taking on Boogs and Nakamura for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. If I would have known that this was taking place in Mexico, probably would have threw Rey Mysterio on there. But his son can make him proud here, becoming Tag Team Champions with Murphy against Boogs and Nakamura. Rematch from Clash of Champions. Let's see if Mysterio and Murphy will walk out as the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, or will Rick Boogs and Nakamura, King Nakamura, the Kings of Rock, retain the titles. And they do retain the titles. Next, we have Dexter Lumis taking on Happy Corbin in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Let's see who gets the win there. And the dub will go to Happy Corbin. So Happy Corbin, I believe, has defeated Dexter Lumis every time he's faced him. So not such a good run for Dexter Lumis here on the main roster as he had earlier on in the Realistic Universe mode, where we were calling him Dexter Two Belts. Next, we have Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks, a match that was supposed to take place a couple of weeks ago. Nikki Cross interfered. And then Mia Yim got tangled up in there, and then that's how we came about with the triple threat match a couple of weeks ago, where it was Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Cross versus Mia Yim. Now we have Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks, and Nikki Cross is coming to ringside for Alexa Bliss without Alexa Bliss's approval. So we'll see how this one turns out. Let's see who gets the win, and it will be Sasha Banks with Mia Yim in her corner. But you got to think maybe Alexa Bliss was distracted by the fact that Nikki Cross was in her corner. The first match that we're going to hop in, tune in, and watch will be the mixed tag team match. Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano against Ricochet and Io Shirai.
Here's the Rebel Heart turned Blackheart.
So Johnny Wrestling has been involved with a couple of encounters with Ricochet, attacking Ricochet even after a match.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
To be totally honest with you, a decade ago when I met Johnny Gargano in a VFW hall in Cleveland, I never imagined that he would grow into the superstar he is today. Johnny Gargano has made a career out of proving people like me dead wrong.
Johnny Gargano was once a security guard in my security detail back in the day. I didn't know who the guy's name was.
Well, you know it now, and so does the WWE Universe.
And now Gargano's wife, Candice LeRae, who last faced off against Io Shirai, her longtime rival, in an Extreme Rules match.
And her partner, from Anaheim, California, Candice LeRae.
This woman's held the NXT Women's Tag Team titles alongside her quote-unquote daughter, Indy Hartwell.
Also faced Io Shirai in NXT in the Realistic Universe mode, with Johnny Gargano, of course, on her team, and Swerve Scott was on Io Shirai's team. So between Io Shirai, Gargano, and LeRae, no strangers to mixed tag team matches.
I love this. An entrance befitting of a true superhero. The best part about it, Saxton, is this isn't a movie. This isn't a comic book. This is real life. Not CGI, not special effects. Ricochet is the real deal.
And from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds,
Ricochet, one of the great high flyers in WWE today. But Corey, how would you compare Ricochet to the high flyers of the past?
You can name some of the all-time.
The one and only Ricochet looking to get a win over Gargano and Candice LeRae here tonight, but he's going to need a little help from his tag partner tonight, Io Shirai.
Right here in WWE. Io Shirai, one of the best women high flyers in history.
And from Tokyo, Japan, Io Shirai.
One of the most decorated competitors in Japanese women's wrestling history. And Io Shirai has continued that success in NXT and WWE.
And here on SmackDown, with her rivalry with Candice LeRae, has been one of the most competitive rivalries that we've seen here in the Realistic Universe mode here in WWE 2K22. I love watching and tuning in to the matches between her and Candice LeRae. That's another reason why we've chosen to watch this tag team match. Y'all know we don't do tag team matches here in the Realistic Universe mode because of how long they drag on. But when you got Candice LeRae, when you got Io Shirai in the match, it's a must watch. Add in Johnny Wrestling and Ricochet.
Mixed tag Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. Then the opposing team is, of course, filled with Ricochet and Io Shirai.
Remember, if a partner tags out the opposing team's member,
Ricochet trying to go from the top rope,
will face disqualification. If those rules apply,
but Johnny Gargano showing him the way down from the top rope.
That's what you think. No, what a counter knees. That'll buy you some valuable time. Oh, God. Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Taking this match off the mat now. From the heavens, big body splash from the top.
Mixed tag team rules where only the men will battle the men and the women will fight the women.
Reversal stops Ricochet. Reversal. Can he take advantage? Boom! Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Oh, stop.
Up across the shoulders.
Here it comes. Oh, a tiebreaker. And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. He's incomplete.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Hoisted up on their shoulders. Death Valley driver. These women have been chomping at the...
And Ricochet tags in Io, so Candice LeRae has to come into the match.
Chop her down with a low kick. And she's stunned in the corner.
Has to be rivalry of the series so far. I would definitely give these two the nomination.
This is just brute power. Oh, goodness, absolute dominance. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Oh, boy. Here it comes. Will she get it fully locked in?
The body's not meant to be stretched that way. Think about...
Oh, serious peril. No, she counters.
LeRae creates an opportunity. DDT plants them. Candice scales all the way to the top. To the sky.
And Candice from the top rope with a splash just like her husband Gargano did on Ricochet. Now springboard lion salt.
With incredible impact. What a smash. That is just insulting.
And now tags her husband back in. Ricochet, even though Io Shirai is still on the ground, has to come in.
Caught square by the haymaker. God, what an elbow. His face first. What are they going to do here? Cleverly. Check out the torque on the back.
Ricochet's been grounded, and now Ricochet may tap out.
Yeah, Ricochet. And breaks the hold, but damage has been done. Johnny Gargano sweeps the leg, rolls through. Gargano escape, it's locked in. Give up, and there's the save. Does he have it here?
And Io breaking up, landing a hit on Gargano, but it is legal. The women can hit the men, and the men better not put their hands on the women.
Candice LeRae. Oh, what a stop. She's going for it. This could be. 1, 2. She kicks out with force. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Sweeps the legs. Crushing double stop.
And now LeRae, same submission that Gargano just had on Ricochet.
Kick out.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Golly, that sounded rough. Lighten up the chest, and now straight to the knee.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. He tags out, which means it's now time for the women to compete.
I think we know the rules by now, Michael.
Things not going how she'd like.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
Wrapped around into a neck breaker. Rolling neck snap. She shoots up the top rope. Dangerous thinking.
Slowly getting up, but she won't like what she's met with.
On the top.
We also saw the appearance of Carmella in that last match against Io and Candice, where she just walked down the ramp, showed her face, and left. Wanted to show that she's the most beautiful woman in all of WWE. I think Corey Graves would agree.
Northern Lights.
Oh, not done yet. There's more.
What a combination, the brain buster. Johnny finding an opening. And he sends him into the corner. Well scattered reversal there.
Up across the shoulders.
Here it comes.
And now Ricochet may be looking for it. Don't know if he got all of it, might have got just enough of it, and Candice LeRae saves the matchup for her and her husband. As things are breaking down, Gargano gets the knees up. And now Johnny, knowing he's in trouble. Great strategy, tagging in LeRae, meaning Ricochet has to come out the match as Ricochet was building momentum.
Shirai parries out of the way.
Oh, both feet causing immense damage. Got the leg. Bang and screw. That'll tear your knee up.
She gets the tag. That means her opponent has to leave the ring too.
Gargano landing awkward outside. Oh, strong impact.
They'll slide back in the ring now.
And Gargano gets beat to the punch.
Ricochet. Johnny anticipated that.
DDT.
These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
An incredible sight to see.
Got the leg.
Dragon screw.
That'll destroy a knee.
LeRae shifts that to her favor.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Shirai keeping her opponent at bay.
Oh, no, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Really just laying it in.
Man, this is about as close as you can cut it. They're playing with fire here.
Ooh, she responds with a counter.
Thought Gargano was going to do something crazy there for a second. Trying to square up with Io Shirai.
Serious peril. No, she counters.
This match is coming down to the last second. Someone's got to get back to the ring now. 8. Trying to chop her down with a low kick. And Shirai pays for leaving an opening.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Oh, my goodness.
Face first into the barricade.
Oh, just turn that around.
Got the leg. Brilliant screw. That'll tear your knee up.
6. She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Up into the electric chair.
Electric chair German suplex. What a move from the Queen of the Sky.
Pushing an already frantic situation to another level there.
Io's been an aggressor throughout this match, and that's still the case this late in the game. Johnny Gargano sweeps the leg low.
And after a trip, Gargano locks in the submission.
Yeah, Ricochet in deep, deep trouble. And he may have felt this grip.
And Ricochet doesn't tap.
Releases the hold.
Still was able to produce some considerable damage, though.
Gargano setting him up. Oh, one dunk to the turnbuckle.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Into the pay window.
Okay, maybe the women shouldn't be able to attack the guys.
Using the rope to their advantage. Very effective.
Gargano keeps him out.
And now another trip. The last time Gargano had this locked in, Ricochet was gonna tap, but Io Shirai there with the save again.
Hyperextend your elbow. Ooh, that might have just broken something.
Ricochet just so unpredictable. He gets the tag, and that means his opponent has to switch with his partner, too.
I think it's gonna come down between these two, Io and Candice.
Right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already.
If this works, it could change
I
the
think
course
Io
of the match.
may have been going for the moonsault. Candice quick on her feet.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Shoulders down. This could be the one that does it for her. 1, 2. Look at this.
She better have a good reason for this.
Io able to bend it.
Submission face.
And after Ricochet got the referee to stop counting, Io
She might be just
It's over. She couldn't hang on.
taps out Candice LeRae. Ricochet with a smart move there. Him and Gargano knowing they're not allowed to break up the pin. They're not allowed to touch the women. Ricochet gets in, gets the referee distracted. Io Shirai takes advantage, makes Candice tap out, and Ricochet gets a win over I can't even talk right now, over Johnny Gargano, and Io Shirai with another win over Candice LeRae. Your winners in this mixed tag team match, Ricochet and Io Shirai. Next, in the main event, we have the Prince, Finn Balor, calling out The Undertaker. So how do we get here?
Prince has arrived.
Finn Balor
A decorated champion who has truly
defeated
reinvented
Brock
himself.
Lesnar in a last man standing match where he was awarded a guaranteed spot in the finals of the Gold Rush tournament on SmackDown, where he fought Damian Priest, the winner of the Fatal 4-Way, in the finals, and the Dead Man appeared during the match after everything went pitch black, and Tombstone Finn Balor, leaving the WWE Universe with no answers, just a bunch of questions. Why did The Undertaker do that to Finn Balor? Why did The Undertaker screw Finn Balor out of an opportunity to once again become the Universal Champion? Finn Balor is calling out The Undertaker for a match here tonight in the main event. Undertaker, who's had a match against Elias early at the Backlash pay-per-view. This would be his first match on SmackDown here in WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe mode.
You know, I don't know if it's just me, or does Finn Balor just keep getting cooler every year?
Saxton, when it comes to being cool, you are one man I will never ask. You can see the intense focus and drive in the eyes of Finn Balor.
When it comes to Finn Balor, it's always about competing at the highest of levels.
The Dead Man, The Undertaker, the Hall of Famer, the American Badass is here tonight. Episode 21, Friday Night SmackDown, here to answer Finn Balor's call out.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
Even after the Tombstone, Finn Balor kicked out and the match continued on, but it affected Finn Balor for the rest of the matchup against Damian Priest. And you saw the effects of what The Undertaker did. Damian Priest went on to become the new Universal Champion at Clash of Champions Gold Rush. And Finn Balor knows that could have been him, the first ever Universal Champion. He could have finally reclaimed what he should have never lost if it wasn't for the Dead Man. And it looks like we're going to see Finn Balor versus The Undertaker.
You know, Undertaker is a time-honored warrior of the ring.
No matter what you do, I'm not sure there's anything that prepares you for The Undertaker.
So many superstars have stood across the ring from the Dead Man, paralyzed with fear. Abandon all hope. The Dead Man has risen.
The fans on their feet tonight chanting for The Undertaker. They didn't think that they would see him competing here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown in the main event against the Prince, Finn Balor. And Finn, very angry, bringing out his inner demons here tonight.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Ooh, backhanded. He gets out of the way.
Sling blade, stomping down. Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
Finn Balor, who holds a couple of wins over Brock Lesnar.
After everything these two men have been.
He is in serious trouble here and finds his way out.
Upsetting Brock Lesnar on an episode of SmackDown, and then beating Brock Lesnar at the Payback pay-per-view in a last man standing match.
What's going to happen here?
Went toe-to-toe with Lesnar at SummerSlam as the Demon. And now trying to beat the Dead Man. Trying to defeat The Undertaker.
Ability to control the pace. Taker wants to make this a methodical battle. If he can do that, he'll have a good shot at winning.
Turning the tables there.
Hoisted up.
Oh, Riven, we got a cover. Two count.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Oh, no, not again. And we all
And
know
lights
when
out.
the lights go out.
Undertaker appears behind Finn Balor just like he did in the match with Damian Priest, where he then tombstoned Finn Balor. So Undertaker already playing mind games with Finn Balor. Finn got to be having flashbacks to that match after that. And Undertaker, I think, was going for the tombstone, but sling blade drop kick from Finn Balor.
Got the shoulder up just at the last minute at 2.5. He kicked out.
Isolating the arm.
He's heading up top.
Thinking big. Take off. Got the knees up just in time. This could
Taker getting the knees up. And now maybe looking for a little bit of old school. The move that got Elias choke slammed straight to hell at Backlash. And now The Undertaker. Maybe setting up for a last ride, choke slam. No. He's going for the tombstone.
What devastation from The Undertaker.
There's 2, 3, no.
And Balor kicks out of the tombstone just like he kicked out during the match with Priest after The Undertaker delivered the tombstone. Finn Balor showing that he's not just an ordinary man. Finn Balor maybe looking coup de grace. Can Finn win?
He stays alive. He stays alive.
Oh my gosh, The Undertaker resists his demise.
Finn, is he going back for it? A second coup de grace. 2 in a row. And 2 gets it done. Finn Balor has defeated The Undertaker here tonight on SmackDown, just like he did with Brock Lesnar.
They were simply the better superstar, even if just by a small margin.
Balor Club rejoice! Your leader has emerged victorious.
Wow. The Prince. just sent a couple of bullets in the form of 2 coup de grace to The Undertaker. But Finn Balor, your winner here tonight against The Undertaker. But that'll wrap it up for SmackDown, and we have another show, which is Saturday night's main event. Before we end the episode, and let's see what we have in store. So I do see some SmackDown matches, and the live event was dominated by Raw superstars and Raw matches. So we are going to favor a little bit of SmackDown when it comes here to main event tonight. So let's go and edit the matches. I like Robert Roode here in this spot, so we will keep him there. So let's do Robert Roode. And let's have him go one-on-one. Mansoor, he's been beefing with. We just do Mansoor again. Don't really have anybody else available at the moment. I mean, unless we choose like a, let's choose Ricochet. Let's do Ricochet. Gotta be feeling good after winning that mixed tag match against Gargano and Candice LeRae. So we'll do Ricochet. After that, I think we should do a tag team. Look, Ricochet right there against Cesaro. Cesaro not on SmackDown anymore, part of NXT. Let's do Jinder Mahal. We'll get this team going of him and Daivari, and we'll have them take on, let's see, we have the Viking Raiders, we have the Mysterios, we have Retribution. We have a lot of tag teams on SmackDown. We got Los Lotharios, we have the Kings of Rock. Why not put the SmackDown Tag Team Champions here on main event? Let's do that. Why not? Let's do Nakamura and Boogs. Get the SmackDown Tag Team Champions in action here on main event. And then in the main event, Big E. I'm not going to do that. Let's do, see what we have here. John Morrison. We got Rey Mysterio. We have Finn Balor, who just got that big win over The Undertaker. He's had a couple of big wins, man, against Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. Let's do let's have a women's match. Let's do Nikki Cross against Mia Yim. And we'll simulate those matches as Robert Roode gets the win over Ricochet. Mahal and Daivari have defeated the SmackDown Tag Team Champions Boogs and Nakamura in a non-title match on Saturday night's main event. And then in the main event, Nikki Cross gets the W over Mia Yim. But that'll wrap it up for episode 21 of SmackDown in this WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe mode until the next episode.